Once upon a time, in a quiet little town surrounded by silver mist, there lived a girl named Elara, a dreamer who had forgotten how to dream. Her heart once sparkled with wishes. But life, as it often does, had slowly taken them away. One rainy evening, Elara followed a trail of glowing petals that led her deep into the forest. The deeper she went, the quieter the world became, until she saw it. A hidden gate covered in ivy, and behind it a garden glowing with light. Every flower shimmered like a tiny star, whispering softly in the wind. When Elara touched one, she heard a faint voice. "I wish I could fly." Startled, she realized every flower in this garden was someone's forgotten wish. A voice echoed gently behind her. "Beautiful, aren't they?" She turned around. A boy stood there, glowing faintly, almost transparent, like moonlight on water. He smiled and said, "I'm the guardian of forgotten wishes. I keep them alive until someone remembers them again." Elara asked softly, "Then why do they glow?" "Because every wish still hopes to be remembered," he replied. Day after day, Elara returned. She watered the flowers, listened to their whispers, each one telling stories of people who once believed in magic. A child who wished for courage, a mother who wished for peace, a boy who wished to be loved. But one day she found a single flower wilting, its glow fading. When she touched it, the voice that came from it sounded familiar. It whispered, "I wish I could be happy again." Tears filled her eyes. It was her own voice, her own wish, the one she made years ago when she was a lonely little girl. The guardian smiled sadly. "That's why you were able to find the garden, Elara. Only those who have lost their wishes can enter." Her heart ached. "And you? What's your wish?" The boy looked up at the sky, to be remembered. And in that moment, she understood he was not just the garden's guardian. He was a forgotten wish himself, someone's dream that was never fulfilled. Elara knelt beside him and whispered, "Then I'll remember you." As she spoke those words, the garden began to bloom brighter than ever. Petals lifted into the air like stars, and the boy smiled one last time before fading into light. "Thank you for remembering me." The gate slowly closed behind her. When she turned, the forest looked normal again, the garden gone, as if it had never existed. But in her hands, one glowing flower remained. Back in her room, Elara placed the flower by her window. It bloomed gently in the moonlight, and for the first time in years, she made a wish again: to never stop believing in forgotten dreams. Soft music swells, petals drift across the screen, fade to black. Narrator closing line. Sometimes the most magical gardens are the ones we carry inside our hearts, where forgotten wishes bloom again.